Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a very special video going over the gifting event. There will be a very special spreadsheet we'll be going over, and also I want to give a shout out to Opti in the Discord, and as well posted the same similar spreadsheet on Reddit, but has very kindly allowed us to use this on the Discord. So if you're familiar with the cheat sheet of variant 6, it is in the announcement section in there on the Discord. So if you are a member of the Discord, then you'll know. If you're not, then come over to the Discord and enjoy the fun times that we have over there, the discussions, and as well as some of the video creation. So it is down there. It's called the gifting event sheet, and the spreadsheet looks a little bit like this, which you can see on screen. And we'll come back to that in a second because I do want to cover a few things that are of importance, and that is make sure that when you're gifting, if you're not familiar with the gifting event, how it works is you will be going and finding a person first of all, and then you'll be transferring or trading your item with them. You'll be going, hey, my name is Joe Blogs and I'd like to switch. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll kind of do that. We'll agree on something, because that's the thing, you agree on what you're trading one another. It's either great gifting crystals or it's any of the other items that is going to be listed in this video. Some of the items either there, boost there, and such like, and say, okay, well, we're going to agree on this and we're going to agree on that. And it should be a case you go, right, well, it's equal a number of units spent or amount being swapped. So one greater gifting crystal for one greater gifting crystal. And the main thing I want to say now, and I want to make this very, very clear to people, is only trade with people you know. It happens every year. I don't think people either are new to the event, don't understand and stuff. And I really wish that Kabama got this gifting event stuff thing sorted out just like straight away, because I really wanted to make this video sooner rather than later, rather than have to faff around, especially to give that instruction to people who are going like, and something Kabama I think should do a sheet about informing people about the gifting event, to say, look, know the people you're trading with. People will scam you, and that's the thing. That's the downside about this, is that there will be people out there that will scam people. Do not trade with people in global. I cannot stress that enough. Every year I have to say that. Just don't. It may seem that it's easy to trust them, but at the same time it's better to trust people within your alliance. It's been something I've done for a long time, and friends, people I've met in person, people that I actually know. So one thing that I just did was, and I don't like the Line app. I predominantly actually do not use the Line app. I haven't logged into the Line app for about 2 months. But I will do in order to just make sure that I'm trading with the right people. And the right people are the people in my alliance. They're the people that I would trust the most. And not to say that you shouldn't trust me or any other people in general. But the point is, if it's with your alliance mates, then at least you know that going, oh, well, these are people in my alliance. Where they're going to go, they're going to leave my alliance because I'm going to out them for being a scammer. That's not going to be the case. Or they're going to risk being kicked out of the alliance because they scammed. Those are key things to kind of point out, but I would say that a lot of trust goes into your alliance mates. So there you go, and report people to Kabam. If you have been scammed, then report them back to Kabam. Do a print screen of some of the interactions that you've had, and then it's a case that would be a good practice. But that's not really the main focus of this video. I just want to give that as a top tip and stress that as much as this year in 2020 as it was last year in 2019. But here's the focus. Value of spend and value of trade and the points that you get back. If you don't know already, by spending points, you get, well, by kind of like doing gifting, you get points. And points mean prizes. God, that's what I was trying to get to at that point. I was trying to be all serious like, and it just kind of tailed off a little bit. So yeah, you can do a milestones. That's the first and foremost thing. And then from there, there's going to be like other stuff from like doing rank. It's up to you if you're going to go for rank. It's up to you if you care about doing the rank side of things. I've just achieved past 35,000. Have I got enough with rank? I think, well, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Will I spend any more or do any more than the 39,000? Possibly. And the reason I say possibly is that I've got to get myself revives. I've got to get revives for Abyss of Legends, and my Abyss of Legends 100%ing, and as well just further progression, and maybe, just maybe, I will be tantalized with my opening that I'm going to do tomorrow of Greater Gifting Crystals. So where does the value come in some of these things? You'll see that they'll have numbers or points. So you'll be looking at them and going, what is the best spend for my points? We're looking at Greater Gifting Crystals and looking at, hey, 3,000 units. Now, is that the best thing? Possibly. But I also need to plan my spend, because that's another thing as well. This is where Opti's spreadsheet comes into play. So Opti's spreadsheet is on screen at the moment, and it is pretty fantastic. It is well put together. We've got all the different items here, and we've got other kind of analytical data when it comes to things like points for the solo, points and quantity for milestone, and then other things like quantity for milestone, like other kind of like stuff that's applicable to this. It's more analytical. I'm more of a I want to just be told, right, this is the way we're going, this is the information you need to know. It's like, it's very brief, and at the same time, where do I go, what do I spend? Is that going to be cheap? Is that going to give me the more stuff that I need points wise? Very kind of specific stuff, which is what I've done in a kind of a secondary point to a spreadsheet. Not the one that's on the Discord, but it's just a case of like, it just rounds off the points. So I've just put it down to simply being this stuff here. The things that I care about the most is how much the things cost, and at the same time, what am I getting back for them? Because that's going to be the main thing. A lot of people are looking for carbonadium cores for a specific type of masteries, and that's, you know, you do you. If that's where you're at, that's where you're at. It gives more people an opportunity to gather more. At the end of the day, and most of the day, to be honest, you cannot get a large volume of carbonadium cores. I think it's a very specific thing that floats around from time to time, or I think that's the case. I'm pretty certain that's the case. They're only around once in a while. Let's just double check that, so I'm not going completely mad. I'm kind of like, I should need to go into the mastery section and just kind of like double check that. So, oh, maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm wrong then. It's like, it's not always, but at least with this time, you get an opportunity when you're trading it to get something back. Sorry, that's the point I should have made there, not go off on a tangent on something that I didn't really know. Yeah, so the carbonadium cores, you're getting something back from doing the trade if you indeed need them. If you don't, then you don't. That's one of the other things to point out. But what I've done for this is I've created a few scenarios. And the reason I've created a few scenarios, I had to stop. I thought, am I going to do these scenarios for everything? And as I started looking at them, something really reigned in to be true. And that is that it doesn't really look like you are scaling up your points unless you really go for things like greater gifting crystals or standard gifting crystals. Yeah. That's what it kind of boils down to. But there are scenarios to give you an idea. If you do not want to do greater gifting crystals, maybe you have done them and you've stopped. That's what I may do. And I may look to kind of like push the revive side of things. Then it's a case, well, what are you getting back? And it gives you the scenarios here. So I've tried to put it close to about 300 units as possible, because that's the comparable thing there. And is it much point of saying, okay, well, if you do 280 units of just revives, and then what, you need 20 units more, what are you going to get? A greater gold crystal that's going to give you 160 added onto there. Yeah, that's not going to exactly get you even closer to 3,000 units. Sorry, 3,000 points. So what is going to get you close? Well, unfortunately, for those that were kind of looking to think, right, well, what gets close? Funny enough, arena boosts of all things will get you close. For 294 units, you can give 21 arena boosts and get 2,730 points back. I mean, not that anybody would really be interested in doing that, but what it does create a scenario to say, right, well, this is the more points. If you're looking to get points from the rank and the milestones, then that is what you might need to do. But let's face it, you're going to look for value in things like revives, value in things like, well, dare I say it, the greater gifting crystals, but also value in energy. Energy is very important. 10 energy refills, you get 2,400 points back for the master and the rank. And then, like, again, comparing off with, because somebody said to me, dual credits are the best thing to go for. Well, if you do 60 dual credits at 5 apiece, 5 times 6 is 300. 5 times 6 is 30. Obviously, 5 times 60 is 300 units. You get 2,400 points back towards the milestone and the rank. So it doesn't really total up as well as maybe people would think. But it does give that perspective. As I said, this is either going to be, you're going to go for RNG and luck and go greater gifting crystals, or it's going to be a case that you will say, right, well, I need some value. And what can I get back? Well, 7 revives 2,170 points. People need revives for different content. As I said, Abyss runs, Labyrinth of Legends runs, different kinds of runs, Act 7, Variant 6, you name it. You know, there are always value to using and having revives in your tank. So it's just a case of like where your spend is more applicable. And it would be great to say that there was something for 100 units which gave back 1,000 points a time. Unfortunately, that is just not the case. So you do need to box clever. Even if you say, right, well, I can get level 4 incursion team potions. I can get 2 of those. That will be 286. You still got to find yourself that further 14 to spend in order to get you remotely close to anything. And the answer would be no. That would not get you anywhere near. I've just kind of like put together these ones that are above here, as I do feel that it gives a bit of perspective of arena boost, giving you that kind of closer point to getting to 3,000 based on more of a limited spend. You could add like a further 6 to that. Dual credit, adding an extra 40 onto there with 1 unit left over. I mean, come on, give me a break. That's kind of like a bit stingy. But yeah, this gives us the options of, you get 3,000 from a greater gifting crystal. Revives and energy are 2 very important things. So I think that those 2 there would be the ones for improving your kind of like stash and your resources. And then the other stuff, attack boost, yeah, we'll take it or leave it. And then the other stuff, look, it's all good. I just feel that the top 2 is better for people that want to use it for content grinding, and that's what they're using the gifting event for. But if all else fails, just go down the route of gifting crystals and greater gifting crystals. And I know you might not like to hear that, but those are your options. Either you're doing it for the content and that's your narrative for your push for gifting event, or it's on for shards and all those fancy resources. And what I'll do is I'll do a video tomorrow on with my greater gifting crystal opening, whether or not I'm going to feel at a loss for what I spent, because I've seen some amazing things. I've seen some amazing things today. I'm sure I'm going to see some amazing things tomorrow. In my Discord is full of people getting amazing pulls. I've seen more 6-star Nexuses today than I've ever done, but the same problem happened with me seeing too many of those darn Cosmic Ghost Riders, Apocalypses, and other decent champions, and yeah, like that didn't happen for me. So yeah, you see definitely here there's a 6-star Nexus. So look, they're out there, they're fun, everyone's having a good time, and I hope that I'm one of those people that have a good time. If not, Saving Grace will be on my mega Christmas Day opening. I'm going to be recording on Christmas Eve. I will not be telling you what I get because it's going to be a surprise for Christmas Day. I've got some spicy crystals. I've got 6-star skill Nexus, 6-star skill Nexus crystal. I've got a 6-star crystal. I'll probably have crystals from here, from the from other events, and yeah, should be a really good video. I'm really looking forward to making it. So yeah, that is just my 2 cents on the gifting event. That's some helpful information. Shout out to Opti again for putting together that spreadsheet, and as well for me for sort of butchering it, but as well giving you a bit of perspective as well. I hope this video helps out those that are considering what to get if you haven't already, and as well where the balance is between shards and all the fancy stuff for the greater gifting crystals, and as well the value of something like the revives. Oh no, someone sent me another gift. By the way, thank you so much to people who sent me gifts. I am trying to prioritize units for content. Thank you, goddamn, but thank you, and yeah, I'll mention people in the video whatever they're giving me and stuff. But I'm at a quandary with this life, eh? But my next step is revives, mainly because of Abyss. I want 100% Abyss in early Jan, which is perfect for this going into my stash and then waiting a bit for expiration. So it's all good. Anyway, thanks everybody for supporting the content today. Massive amount of stuff being dropped. I'm working towards the content so I can take Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and then Sunday off, and then back fresh on Monday. So that's kind of my plan at the moment. But I'm working out on content. I've got the second channel to work on as well. Should be live streaming at some point as well. I'll see you all soon. Much love, and bye-bye.